Well, Daniel, thank you for coming on. Super excited. This is like perfect timing too, because like when I first asked you, it was in the midst of the TSE reunion, so it kind of just panned out pretty perfectly, I would say.
Well, I mean, it is perfect. It's technically you didn't your spidey senses must have been tingling
Must have been, man.
because it was before we announced. No one knew anything was going on, and you
Yeah.
reached out to me, and I was like, let's chat in a couple weeks, and then I was like, okay, I'll tell you, we're gonna do a reunion. So
Yeah.
so great timing though, man. Trust your instincts. Very good.
Definitely will. Yeah. Like that was just perfect for sure. Because it was just the initial. I'm always trying to think of people who would be fun to have on or have a conversation with. And then you popped into my head just from like, remembering you from TSC and then the Royal Tusk stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, that'd be a fun conversation. And that just
Oh
worked
hell
out.
yeah, man. No, I'm honored. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Um, so yeah, truth be told, I have not listened to the pod,
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good.
but I've checked it out. I saw that a couple homies I know have been on it. So um, I'm excited to join the ranks.
Heck yeah, man. You're like, yeah, you're way up there, buddy.
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you what, the Rolling Stones wish they were the Beatles. So wherever you are, you're always like you feel like you're at the bottom. I mean, at least I do. And so
Staying
that
humble.
that adage, I don't even know if that's true. Someone's told me that. It's like, well, the Stones, they wanted to be the Beatles. And like, I just took it at face value, like maybe they didn't at all.
Yeah, fair enough, right? It sounds like a cool thing to say.
Yeah, it sounds like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Isn't that wild? This huge band wanted to be the one step above.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But it's kind of like one of those. It's kind of like a what was remember that Adam Sandler movie Waterboy?
Oh yes.
It's like one of the. It's he would always talk about the stories his mom told him. It's like one
Yeah,
of those. It's just a complete bullshit thing to deliver a message,
yeah, 100%.
right? And it worked. I guess I'm
Yeah,
on
man.
I'm on mental par with that character. So
There you go. Yeah. Awesome, man. And yeah, like being the pod is called Basement Kids. The first question I usually ask, it's like, nostalgia growing up. And I named it that because, growing up, being in a band, just hanging out with friends, it was always like in my basement. That was our hangout spot.
oh sure.
So you growing up, was it similar? Did you guys always just hang out in the basement? Was it garage?
Absolutely. If I go even before 10 Second Epic, yeah, we were jamming in basements all the time. One of the most important things to do was like get like kids are spoiled these days, but if you could find like a blue light bulb or something, you need to
Nice.
change the lighting. It's your zone.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did a lot of jamming in the basement. The drummer's parents always get it the worst, don't they?
No, they always do.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It actually kind of pisses me off. Like my parents are both musicians, and but they were not very like welcoming to the jam sessions. Like even though they had jam sessions all the time, but for some reason they would get fucking pissed when me and my friends were jamming down there. Probably because it sounded horrible.
Oh yeah. 'Cause did you guys was it always like one designated jam space or did you kind of bounce around between each other's houses?
Okay, well, I'm just speaking of like the stupid kind of bands I started like growing up before I met the TSC guys.
Yes, I want to
But
hear
yeah,
about that
we
for
would
sure.
jam. We're like a rat on a ship, like just trying to find a place. For sure. Usually, though, it was the drummer's basement, and I will say, I always would skateboard with Sandy. Well, we just knew each other from the neighborhood. We've known each other forever. And when he asked me to jam with those guys, the first place where I tried out was without the full band, and it was in a garage. So that's pretty typical. And then yeah, we were in the drummer's basement for a couple years before we got our own space.
Nice. Okay. And yeah, one of the other questions I was going to ask, you kind of answered almost, was how you got into music when you were growing up. But I guess if your parents are musical, that kind of is like the door in there, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I just, yeah, it seemed really like yeah, I guess I didn't make any choices at first. I was just in violin lessons, right? For some reason. So I played
Oh, you did
violin.
violin. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I did violin and I seemed to do well, even in elementary school in music class. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be something. You know what I think happens? Maybe I'm getting too technical about it, but I think as we're young, like we slowly discover things that show that we have value and then we stick to them. So if you're good at sports or something, you're like, oh, this is my fucking thing. Or if you're good at drawing, if you're good at math, if you're good at, tattletaling, then you do that.
Yeah, exactly.
You become a hallway monitor and eventually,
Yeah.
maybe meter maid or something.
Yeah.
But
Even like, you're good at roasting people, being funny, comedian now. It's like, yeah,
well,
totally
exactly.
100%.
I mean, and that's it. That's it. So the music thing came pretty natural. Not to say I'm great at it or any better than anyone else, but I like it a lot. So and it didn't seem to cause me too much friction. So I went that way. Plus, like my parents were, despite what I said, they were supportive because, like I said, they would have, like Friday night jam sessions with all the weird like boomer people in the neighborhood. Um, and I was in awe of that to hear, them play Bob Dylan songs or Neil Young songs and um, just kind of off the cuff with everybody. And there's something really special and I'm sure this is what you're talking about, nostalgia. The first, like, what instrument did you play?
Guitar.
Guitar. Okay, so then
Yeah.
who's the first guy you got together with, a drummer or bass player or another guitar
Uh,
player?
the first guy, it was actually the bassist. He like we wanted to start a band. He was just a friend and he didn't know really what to play. And then I
Yeah.
got him to play bass.
Oh,
And
no,
then
yeah,
and
no,
then
that makes
then we
sense.
found the drummer and then we were just like a three-piece. So
Now, do you remember the feeling when you had the guitar, you got the bass, you suddenly hear the low end, and you play with the drummer, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is
pretty
so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, when
I
when
still
it
get,
all pieces together, yeah.
yeah, exactly. And that's exactly it. When I was a kid, hearing the mandolin and the piano, the acoustic guitar, people singing in harmony, but then joining TSC or in my first bands, just hearing the two like chunky guitars and the bass, maybe you're singing a harmony. Fuck, man, the whole thing comes together. It's kind of like a drug, right?
It really is. Yeah, when you're just doing it by yourself, like you said, as soon as something else hops in and adds to it, it just blows your mind. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, 100%. It's hard to quit. It's hard to quit.
It is, yeah. It's totally like you said. Once you're into it and you kind of get better at it, yeah, you just stick with it. And I had this conversation with another with one of the guitarists from the Maine, and we were
Oh,
chatting
cool.
about it. These days, it's so weird just because of the attention span of kids now. You know what I mean? Like unless
Sure.
you're getting that instant gratification, it's hard to stick to something. It seems like these days, because
Yeah,
when you're playing guitar, as soon as you could figure out a riff, right, or a song, you felt so accomplished, and it kind of just got you to drive further and further with it.
100%. And back then too, I mean, I'm dating myself here, but um it was hard to like you had to like just listen to the record to figure out how to play it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I didn't have the internet till high school or something.
Yeah, that or you'd have to get like Guitar Magazine that would
Guitar
have like
magazine.
the tabs in there or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Ultimate Guitar came. That was like,
Is the website with the chords and lyrics?
yes, yeah, that was the
Yeah, oh
one.
yeah, 100%.
That was the best
But
when that came out.
honestly, man, like starting on violin doesn't have a fret, right? No frets on
Mm,
that. So I really attribute like having to really listen to get in tune. You move your finger a millimeter, you're out of tune on a violin. Um, and so I also think like learning from listening is like, again, you're talking about gratification. It takes it longer, it's harder, but
oh yeah,
that focus can be really beneficial. Like now, even if you learn and listen, like people will just slow down the track to figure it out. Like
that's true.
I
Yeah,
couldn't even do that. Right?
yeah, yeah.
I taught myself, I remember teaching myself Stairway to Heaven, right? Everyone fucking plays it. And
Yeah.
showing my stepdad, and he didn't believe me. He's like, well, where's the music? I was like, no, no, like I listened, I figured it out. He's like, yeah, he didn't believe me. He's like, who showed you that? Okay.
That- yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, like that's a good way to kind of go at it, especially. like you really get an ear, right? Like that just evolves, and it really helps when you just pursue that.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's a simple like um what do you call it? Like an equation almost. Like the more time that you spend in doing something, the more it might crystallize. Like for example, we like when you read a book, it takes you a while. Like, at least me, I'm a slow reader, but I'll read a book and then I can hear like the narrative in my head during the day, and I'm thinking like that author. Like there's just
Mm,
something that happens compared to if you put a book on tape, it's like kind of fun, but then when it's done, it's like what just happened? Like it was just
it's
for
true.
the entertainment. So, and honestly, then I won't even just hang this on the kids. I mean, I think they get it bad because it's right in front of them. But ever since like these fucking things came out,
Yeah.
it's like I get I'll ruin days because I'm like I get stuck and it's so unsatisfying. You're just like it's really weird. Like this is
Yeah.
like really dangerous, I think.
It is,
Um,
man. Like I'm sure you've had it where you just caught yourself like doom scrolling and you're just
oh
like,
yeah.
how much time has gone by? Did I just waste?
Yeah, and it's not right like
Uh,
relaxing. You've
no.
gained nothing. But you're actually training yourself for those quick dopamine hits instead of like
Yeah.
learning the song by ear or like reading a book, right? So
100%,
we're all
man.
worse in a way, we're all worse for it. Um,
Yeah.
and I just hope my willpower can win in this one, or I'm gonna look like a shrimp. Like just
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I know, man. Yeah, it's crazy. It's I don't know, like if you remember much before you got like your first cell phone. Like you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to look way back then because it's been around for a while. Like I was in high school when I first got mine. Like, it was just a flip phone and shit.
yeah.
But it was still, the beginning of that shit going down.
Oh sure, oh sure. And it's funny that even then it's like, well, now I'm spending all my time playing Snake. Like,
Yeah, yeah, it's
like
true.
as soon as they showed up, it was like good at sucking time. Before that, you just like at the bus stop, you just throw stones at the sign,
A hundred
or you like
percent.
look at your feet and wait for the bus. Like that's
Yeah,
it.
you did more interesting things, right? Like
Yeah,
especially if you were with your friends, you just you'd go on adventures, man. I miss those days.
100%. But I will say this: that, like you couldn't do this. We couldn't like chat
This is
on
true, yeah.
here. So I mean, everything cuts both ways. There's a benefit, and there's a sledgehammer ready to hit you in the face too. So we just have to be discerning about it. First step is identifying you have a problem, as they say.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah,
I'm
and
I'm really trying to keep the phone away from me, but it's
it's
tough, man.
hard, man. It's
Yeah,
really tough, yeah.
yeah.
And like yeah, and I was gonna ask you this too. Like, how do you feel with it in regards to music? Because you've been doing this for a long time now. Like, I'm trying to
Sure.
remember. There was one website specifically where I remember when we first started our band, we signed up on. We could put music up. You guys were on there with one more for the road. I'm just trying to
Oh,
remember what the hell that website was, but it
what
was
was
just
it?
like the beginning of it.
mp3.com?
No, it wasn't
mp3.com?
MP3. It was something else. I
Pure
can't remember
volume.
what it was. Nope.
It wasn't
It's like
pure
it was
volume.
a weird one. It's one that just I can't pin what the hell it
Oh,
was.
but it's not in decline, right? Do you remember in decline?
Ooh, maybe that was it.
Well, because I don't remember it being able to host music, but in decline was kind
Hmm.
of like it was like the local band, like I guess it's like
Like
a
a local
chat
thing.
page or something. I don't know.
Oh,
The whole
okay.
scene was there. It felt.
Okay,
Um,
maybe that could have been it. Because
yeah.
yeah, I felt like there was a lot of local bands on it for sure.
If it's not pure volume and it's not mp3.com, what?
Maybe it was MP3. Like it was so long ago. I have it burned into my brain like the page.
Does it look like a
But
little like Winamp player with like three songs kind of thing? Three, four
kind
songs.
of.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
listening to like a certain Armor. Do you remember Our Mercury?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, they were like a little older than us, but we would open for them a couple times.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I
Nice.
remember listening to their music, being like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" Yeah.
Yeah, I think that site was the first time I heard you guys. And it was just like, oh shit, these guys are awesome. And then,
That's
it
cool.
goes from there with like Pure Volume, MySpace, And then if you remember Nexopia, Enter
Yeah.
Nexus,
Yeah. Enter
that was
Nexus.
like that was the huge form music for like doing shows or promoting shows.
Yeah, that was wild.
It
That's
was
when
wild, but
everyone
yeah,
got like a profile pic that like it like became a thing. I guess that was Enter Nexus. Did it exist before MySpace?
it might have. I think it
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Holy
it was
shit.
wild, man. Wild times.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, it's confusing. I mean, I guess the only thing, like, it's hard to keep up, man. The industry changes per year, pretty much at this
Yeah, it's
point.
pretty fast. Yeah, it's insane.
When we put out Count Yourself In, it was really fun because people still bought records. Like every Wednesday, we'd get an email from the label and they would show us how many records we shipped and scanned, you know, in various territories. And that was just so exciting to think people were going to the store and buying, taking the plastic off and reading the
Yeah,
line, the whole
totally.
thing. So yeah, man, it's hard to
Because
have
now
it.
do you just get
Yeah,
like updates on how many streams you get now? Is that kind of what it is?
yeah. I mean, just like anybody else, really. Like you can act like even if it, you can get someone else's data, right? You can just look. Oh, these guys have that many
True.
on Spotify or this. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I find that really weird because I mean, it's conflicting, isn't it? Like, I mean, on one hand, you make pop is called pop because it's popular music. So the goal in
Yeah.
is in of itself to be popular, I suppose. On the other
Yeah.
hand, it's like when you're trying to people please like that, you might lose the plot, and then you wonder, okay, that's the fucking game. Everyone's just how many scans can I get? I'm gonna look at my friend's band. Okay, they're scanning this month. See, I'm calling it scans. I'm old. How many whatever
Yeah.
listens?
Yeah.
And then it's like, what am I doing? Because
Yeah.
there was a time where I felt like it was understood that when someone made a song, it was because they like felt a certain way and they were communicating that like anger or that um, something inside of them. It's kind of like a beacon, someone else finds the song and they're like, oh my God, this person feels the way I do, or this makes me feel so much better. And there's something just so much more valuable in
Oh
in
yeah.
it being about that. But we can't help it but see a quantifiable number. Okay, it's this. Well, that must be good then, right? It's this. This number is bigger than this number, therefore this must be better. I think.
Yeah, that goes with anything too, right? Like just
Mhm.
posts on Instagram, you're looking for people are wanting so many likes or comments. But like you said, being you can kind of see every other artist's number, it's almost like that weird thing of when people who are just like scrolling, they see people who post how awesome their lives are. It's kind of you just that, and then you start feeling shitty about yourself. It's
Yeah,
almost kind of in that way if like you're say like a local musician, you're like, oh, I got this many listeners, and then you see everyone else's numbers, and it kind of just like
that's exactly
it
it.
can fuck with you, right?
Yeah, because really, if 100 person listened to you and like you connected with them, think of that in a very tangible way.
Mhm.
Like 100 people like listen to what you're saying. That's super valuable. That's
Yeah,
cool, man. You lifted 100 people's days. Like
yeah.
that's fucking nuts. But we can't see the forest for the trees
No, you really
because
have to like see past that to like see it that way.
yeah, well, no, exactly.
Oh, it's wild.
Yeah, right. Because the Beatles. Well, I guess the Stones just wanted the same spins as the Beatles, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
God, man.
So,
No, it's
so
crazy.
it's tough seeing. The other thing I'll say is, especially with it being quantified like this, I mean, even awards, right, are in a way a quantification that like this is the best. Like music isn't like the 100-yard sprint.
No.
One person is the winner because it was the best.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly. Yeah.
subjectivity there. But
Yeah.
music is all about subjectivity. Having said that, I mean, I don't mind it. You always hope you win something that's cool. But what I was getting at is like we're talking about pure volume or mp3.com, MySpace. Did Facebook never hosted music, did it too? I
No,
don't
not
know.
really. No, I don't
But
think they really ever did that.
anyways, from all these different platforms where music existed, you would see numbers, and it's like it's organic, and then a certain group of people would learn how to manipulate that and kind of blow the whole fucking thing up through essentially faking it. And then that would happen again on the next platform was like, okay, it's legit. And then people would learn how to game it. And it kind of happens every time. It's a new platform. How does it get gamed? I feel like that's part of,
Totally.
I mean, the enterprising side of music that some people engage in that sort of shit.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's so many, it's hard to say now because even with Spotify, Apple Music, there's so many bots, right? Or like people who are wanting to pay to help promote their music. It's like, yeah, it's like, how legit is this though? Like it
Yeah.
almost could just be people putting bots listening to it, not really authentically pushing it out, right?
Like, I don't know. And I mean, I will
Yeah.
say, like, they said don't hate the player, hate the game. And I don't think I hate either, but it's good to be aware. Because maybe just being aware of that might remind you of what it's all about. I mean, look, man, I've been in this business so fucking long. I've had my heart broken a million times, and so you got to learn that if you're doing it, it's because at the end of the day, the music makes you feel good, or you need to express something. At least for me, that's what's important.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the way to go, man. And like, yeah, so curious, like kind of backstepping a bit here, but with TSE, so when you guys first started jamming and all that, like where were you guys kind of playing? Where were the venues back then that you guys were doing?
Oh yeah. So we would play like at like skate parks. Um, lots of like hall shows. Like some of my best memories are just hall shows.
Oh yeah, nice.
It must sounded so fucking bad thinking back,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
you don't have like a real PA.
True.
But actually, this is what I love about punk music. Actually, is I think the bad PA made the music. And here,
Hmm.
follow me like this because what do you do at the show, right? The band goes there. Okay, we've got this small little PA, so all we can use it for is like the kick drum and the vocals, and then the guitar players and bass amp. You just turn those up till you kind of have a mix, right?
Yeah,
Like in a proper venue, everything's going into the board and they can mix it. But the PA was just an amp for the kick drum and the vocal. And all that
true.
to say, I think that the PAs in these kind of scenarios made punk music in the regard that like these guys are singing, even if it's hardcore music, or like a little earlier than us, people were singing high because I think that's how you could hear yourself over the PA, over the
Ah,
guitars and shit.
yeah,
Like
for
it,
sure.
it wagged the dog. In fact, I do remember going to the studio and it felt weird to just sing in a room. Um,
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
because it's like you're just used to being like you can't even hear, you're just kind of singing, right?
Yeah,
I don't
totally.
know if Andrew experienced that, but I distinctly remember that feeling different. Anyways.
Nice, man. And like when you guys were jamming, how long were you doing your thing before you started to see like stuff take off for you with like record deal and everything like that?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question because I think we all, from like the first time we started jamming, I think we had a good feeling about it. Um, we had like a confident group of guys, and not stupid, maybe a little stupid, but more like more like I think we were confident about our strength as a unit. We all kind of fell into roles really quickly and worked really well together.
Nice.
Plus, we had the passion to do something. We're just young kids, and enterprising a band is an exciting thing. It's like, wow, we're gonna go play. We're gonna go over the border, and we're gonna try and play in all these places, and we're gonna win fans. And um, so I think we were always like excited about it. So nothing, and maybe that was the trick, that we were excited long enough that when things started picking up, it, it wasn't like refilling the parachute, like we were still going. Whereas
Mm,
I think maybe if the drought goes too long, it's hard on your soul again.
yeah.
So we got some good looks. I mean, I don't think we thought we are like the best band or anything. We just thought we were the best at being a band.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you guys always seemed like super confident from what I remember, like going to your shows and stuff like that.
Oh man, well, yeah, I think that was the vibe, and we're probably all fronting too, but like it was a good mix. It's like we all played sports, right? And I think that we did learn that like teammanship from playing, club soccer or hockey or whatever the guys did.
Yeah.
So it was actually really natural transition from playing on teams to being on the TSC team, right? Everyone kind of
Gotcha.
had their role, and like if there's one shaky dude, it affects the whole thing. So we were all kind of gung ho and like a unit.
Yeah,
In
true.
in soccer, they say sometimes it doesn't matter what the plan is, just that you have a plan. Um,
Fair, yeah.
yeah, and I really do think about that a lot with 10 Second Epic.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's great. And I'm trying to, because what were some of the bands that you guys played shows with like a lot? Because there was a few, right? There was like Drive By Punch.
Yep, we did a bunch of
Uh,
Edmonton shows with them, like really
yeah.
cool. Um, when is this one coming out? By the way, because we're
Whenever
announcing
you want.
support. Oh, okay. Yeah, Drive By is going to be on one of the reunion shows, which is great.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, we
Thank
did that.
God.
Well, we did that show with them at Reds. We did where we both
Yeah,
set up and did kind of like traded songs, like a rock off.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and that was really fun. We played with Drive By Punch. We played with what were those guys called? Away from Here, who turned into Holly Springs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we played with those guys a lot, the Prairie guys. Um, who else did we play with a lot?
I'm trying to remember everyone that was kind of in your class around that time. This
Um,
wasn't
oh, Living with Lions, if you
oh
remember
yes,
them.
of
Yeah,
course.
a
Yeah.
lot of. I mean, Craig from Ten Second Epic is a member of Living with Lions now.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
that. This
um,
wasn't Tupelo Honey around your
yeah, but I don't believe we even ever shared a stage
No?
with,
Oh, okay.
with Tupelo Honey. We did open for Social Code a couple times.
Oh yeah, social code for sure.
Um, do you remember A Textbook Tragedy from?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
have not heard that name in forever. Oh
Oh
man.
wow, they're like some of our best friends to this day, really.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and yeah, a lot of time with them. In Ontario, we played with Sydney, and
Oh, I was just gonna say, I remember Sydney. Sydney was awesome. I love those guys.
yeah, they really were. They were a good band. They're like totally that Southern Ontario thing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing
Boys
them
Night
at
Out.
Avenue Skate Park when it was like still a skate park.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Avenue was awesome. Yeah, Boys Night Out. We loved Boys Night Out.
Those guys are great. They're coming to Edmonton too in October. I seen there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll be there for sure.
Yeah, me too. I've never seen them
Cool.
live, so I was like, I'm going.
Cool. I'll get you a beer.
Fucking done, buddy. I'll get you one too. Be a fun
All
night.
right.
Yeah, man. It's so funny because that was the one thing that was nice, playing in the scene. If it was just such a community, everyone was just like so helpful. Like, there'd be some drama, but overall the community was just so supportive. Like all the bands wanting to play shows together or help promote. Like it was awesome. I'm assuming it was still that way with you guys too, right?
Oh yeah. No, no, you're 100% right. Um, I kind of chalk it up to like I think maybe if we had been in a more anointed like cultural center, it would have been a little bit more competitive in a sense.
I could see that. Yeah, I always felt like Edmonton, the music scene was just so awesome.
Yeah, we had a rising tide lifts all ships kind of vibe here.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I think that happens all the time in like blue collar, more remote cities because what are you going to do? you're gonna fight like the people you have
Yeah.
around. It's like a bad option, right? We did have a
Yeah.
positive scene. Oh, you know what was great about Alberta is the pop punk bands could play with the hardcore bands and the metal
Dude,
bands.
that's all it was, man.
Yeah.
Our band, Letters to Elise, we're pop punk, but man, like I swear to God, like 85% of the shows we played with hardcore bands. We were like
Oh
the
yeah.
one pop punk band on the lineup. It was like, all right,
Yeah, I know it's intimidating actually.
it really is.
Yeah. I would find that too, but everyone was always so cool.
But they were
Like I
still
remember.
like such a fun. It was still a blast to play those shows, though,
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure. I believe one time we got to play with. I don't know what the event was, but we got to play with. Well, I guess we got to play with Misery Signals a couple times for different scenarios. Yesterday
Nice.
was everything, and then at the pawn shop one time. But I remember like, you know what? I've met like certain celebrities and stuff. Never been nervous, but opening for Misery Signals for I was like,
Oh, that was a big one, eh?
yeah, I think so. To this day, man, they really did make a mark for our city.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah. And yeah, I miss that. There's so many of those venues, like you were saying, like the pawn shop. I missed that place. That was a good venue.
It was, eh?
I love that place, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It was,
Pawn
yeah,
shop.
it's too bad to see so many kind of just go, right?
Yeah, I mean, music is usually for the love, right? There'll be a club owner will make some money for a while and then be like, okay, fuck this, I can't keep this going, and something
Yeah,
else
that's
open.
God's so true.
Yeah, it's a common story, really.
Yeah, man. And like looking back on the early days with the band too, is there any like funny or I guess like cool stories from the road from back in the day that you are able to share perhaps?
Um, well, I wouldn't want to single anyone out.
Okay.
I'm thinking like, well, if is there any like there's my
Name
brain is
names.
like this is like 20 years ago and my brain is full of like stupid moments. Even if you can't remember the story, but just the shit talking that comes from it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Um, I can tell you one that I find it's pretty like kind of like G-rated.
Okay.
And okay, this camera is messing me up because it's like
Don't know
flip.
which side is what.
Yeah. Um, this one's pretty like innocent, but it's funny. We were staying at this person's place in Manchester um, after the show. And so because back in the day, we used to tour with like sleeping bags and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of it too. Like you don't know how much money you're making. You would often like tour was like roughing it in
Yeah,
a
because
way.
you just had the van and the trailer, right?
Van and trailer, your sleeping bag, pillow, bag.
Yeah.
I do remember one time after a show in Toronto, like we decided to stop at a 7-Eleven just to get like some snacks before we went to the place we were staying. And no one told our merch guy Matt. So he followed us into the like we stopped there in the van after the show. He followed us into the 7-Eleven because he thought we were going to the place where we're sleeping, but he like walked into the 7-Eleven just like with his pillow and sleeping bag. It's like a Saturday night in like Toronto. There's like ladies in little dresses running around, and like he's like standing there with like a pillow and a sleeping bag.
Oh,
Just
fuck,
it was
that's
a funny
funny.
moment. But the one that happened in
Uh,
Manchester was me and Sandy were like roughhousing all morning. We were like kind of like I don't know, just rough out. I don't know, punching each other, talking shit, that whole kind of thing.
yeah.
And he was pissing me off, so I was like, I'm gonna get him so bad. So we were on a four floor walk up, right, and you could see from each level all the way down to the lobby. So he goes running. He kind of did something to me. He goes running because we're leaving. He goes, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait till he gets to the lobby, and I'm gonna pitch my sleeping bag, which was in like a football.
Okay.
I'm gonna just pitch it straight at him from 4 stories up, right? Which is a stupid idea. I could like break his neck actually.
Yeah,
So
no
I'm
shit.
waiting just for the shape of him to just appear, so I could, as he's going down the stairs, I can hear him. And then I see him appear, and I throw it. And as soon as I threw it, I knew it wasn't him. It was like the mailman.
Oh, Oh no.
Yeah. But it flew like right by him and was like, whoo, like in this like big echo, and the guy looked up and I'm like, this guy's gonna kill me. But
Uh,
he looked up and I was trying to like explain, like think of the fastest way to explain to him and I was like, and all I could muster to say was, I thought you were my friend. Like
that's good.
obviously, like he betrayed me.
Yeah, that's totally how it would sound.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I thought you were
Of
my
course, it
friend.
wouldn't be him as soon as you throw it. That's just
Yeah.
classic. Oh
Yeah.
fuck. No, that's
Exactly.
funny.
No, lots of
Uh,
stuff. I mean, we spend all the time just trying to entertain ourselves. And
oh, of course, man. And like, out of all the places you've toured, were there any ones that like were your favorite to go to, or just like that you've maybe only been to once and you're still like, yeah, that was one of my favorite places to go.
oh, I always love going to Japan, just because the food is so good, the crowds are so awesome, the venues are so hospitable,
Nice.
the streets are clean. It's like it's an amazing place. I get like the hankering to go back there all the time. Actually, it's
Oh, I
just.
bet. Yeah.
Have you ever
Anyone that
been?
no, I haven't, but everyone who has been to Japan is like, dude, you gotta go.
Yeah, it is. It's like a different world, man.
Yeah, I believe that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's really,
Because
really
like
fantastic place.
when you would go there, how long would you kind of like stay there?
It's usually like 2 weeks or a week and a half kind of thing. Just do the shows, a little bit of sightseeing, then we jet usually back to
Okay.
Europe or something. Um, the best thing about being lucky enough to get to tour like that was like the shows are cool. Shows are shows, pretty much. There's variances between countries and cultures and stuff, and that's cool. But also just seeing how the cities work and how it is. And what I mean is like if you don't leave a place, you're not aware that things can be different. You
True.
know, like look at take Edmonton. Like we can see a lot of homeless people all the time.
Yeah.
And ever since the pandemic, I mean it's tripled, maybe
Oh
five
yeah, it's
X.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's really sad, man. And
Yeah.
having said that, I haven't been to Japan since the pandemic, but when I was there, I saw one homeless person. Like
Really?
exactly one. Yeah.
Wow.
And they didn't look that bad. Not
No,
when we got
really.
there.
Oh
He
man.
looked fine. Maybe he was just out for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's funny how you're just so used to your environment, right? You kind of maybe think that's just how it's is everywhere.
Yeah. Or like, how could it be different?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, that's definitely one cool thing that you guys have gotten to do is yeah, like travel and play all these different places. So you got to
Oh,
see
for
some
sure.
pretty cool stuff. Yeah. That's pretty
That
sweet.
is the highlight. The
Oh yeah.
traveling. The traveling and music is so universal that people in different countries can enjoy it.
No, of course. Yeah, man. 100%. And I guess, did you kind of between like when you guys decided, TSE kind of, ran its course and then you did Royal Tusk after that, was that kind of in the making as that was ending, or did that kind of happen afterwards for you?
No, it wasn't in the making.
No.
I was working on some like other stuff, some pop music. Like that's another thing. We got the opportunity to do lots of like meet lots of different artists. I got the opportunity to write with people, right? So I got really interested in like writing music and um so I was kind of like on a kick of making pop music, but I thought shit, with TSC winding down, like I still want to tour and I want to like I have more I want to like say, I suppose. I mean the thing about 10 Second Epic is it and I'd say any band is like this for the most part. It sounds like the collection of those guys. I don't think 10 Second Epic is Sandy's favorite music. I don't think it's Andrew's favorite music or Pat's or Craig's or mine even. It's just
Mm,
it's what we made. It's like making a soup
yeah.
with those ingredients. It's always gonna be like that.
Yeah.
So getting out of that environment, I was really excited to kind of do something a little more mine or that I was a little bit more passionate about on a music side.
Yeah.
So I started kind of writing and recording music under the name Daniel and the Impending Doom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think what happened was I had a bunch of stuff ready, but I needed to make a band. And so first guy to join is Sandy. And
Nice.
now we're beginning to sound a certain way.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's some other dudes I knew. We put the band together, and all of a sudden the band sounds like this now. And I really, like I said about how 10 Second Epis got together and we're a team. I really like being on a team. And I think what happened is it turned into its whole other thing. Again, not really the thing I ever had in mind, but just that's what all those guys sound like.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, it came out of necessity of just wanting to make music and continue my music career.
Nice, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was good to see you, like, you, Sandy, and even Craig doing with Living with Lions and stuff, but like still pushing and doing music, right?
Oh
Because I
yeah.
remember when it was like, yeah, TSC, this is the last thing. I was like, oh, this sucks, man.
Yeah, totally. It did suck. It's sad, you know. But
Yeah.
you gotta like everyone has other, what is the word? Not inhibitions, ambitions.
Mm,
You
yeah,
know.
true enough.
So I think it was just getting comfortable being in 10 Second. And I think we're proud of our career and just wanted to explore some other things.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
did have one heck of a career for sure.
Oh, for sure. And there was no bad blood. I mean, that's the best thing. I mean, we
Yeah,
still hang out all the time. We make time in our calendar every year to all get together.
that's awesome.
Oh yeah. I mean, and more than the music that we made, you create friends, like a brotherhood that you can't. If you sleep in a van with someone for that fucking long
Yeah.
and you haven't killed each other, then you're best friends. That's kind of how it
Yeah,
works.
true enough.
Yeah. So so it's such a blessing, if any of us go through a hard time, there's just this whole team. And it's
Yeah.
actually we became better friends when the band ended too. Because I
Oh,
think
interesting.
yeah, because I think we just
Just that time apart, maybe.
yeah, I think we just realized how appreciative we are to have bonds in our life like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think of those guys so fondly. With us talking and getting ready to kick it up again for this reunion show. It's funny, we'll jump on a group text trying to figure something out. I'm like, oh, I remember how fucking annoying that guy is, or this or that. Or like falling back into your old tropes. It's like, I know I'm gonna get made fun of for
Totally.
this.
Yeah. Yeah, just like riding a bike, eh?
Yeah, it's funny, right? Everything cuts both ways. Like I said, it's like so the
Yeah,
good
you're
and the
just
bad.
yeah, that's funny. You're just like, yeah, let's do it. And then yeah, like you said, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot I got annoyed by this. That's funny. But yeah, like I was gonna ask you too, how was that weekend that you guys got together there? It looked like it was a fun time.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We all hung out in Canmore. It was really nice. We really just argued about this, what the set list would be when we play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um,
I bet that was not easy to kind of piece together on what to play.
I, I like I was there for it just to like hear shit go down. I didn't really care that much,
Oh,
but
okay.
like, no, I do care. But to me, it's a foregone conclusion that when we rehearse, we'll figure it out.
Is there like one member who is like pretty more set in his ways on the set list?
Not set in his ways, but have big ideas. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But I'm that. So yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Because yeah, I think I remember there was the post there just like asking, what songs would anyone like to hear? And it was like, obviously we're gonna play the music videos, the singles, like that's fine. Like
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah. No, I'm.
what out of that poll, like I don't know, like I'm assuming you would know, but what was like maybe the one song that stood out more than the rest? Or can you say?
You know what? I actually can't remember what we came up with. I mean, um, yeah, looking back, I'd have to check. I,
Okay,
I,
yeah.
I can't recall. But honestly, we're up for anything. That's why I was excited to see.
Yeah.
But no, I actually haven't reviewed yet, so
Nice.
we'll see how it goes. We've all rehearsed individually, and we haven't yet got together to get it out.
Oh, not as a full band yet, eh?
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Sell out a fucking venue and then touch your instruments together first time in 20 years.
That would be pretty sick. You could just totally blow everyone's minds by, just killing it.
Oh, we will. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah. No, it's gonna be a fun show, man. Yeah, it's so funny that you said like, Drive By is gonna be on there because me and my drummer immediately were like, if Drive By Punch isn't on that lineup.
Oh, good. Is that what okay. Perfect.
We're just like, that would be so perfect. It's just like total nostalgia back in the day. Yeah. So
Okay, yeah. I can't wait for you to see it all rolled out.
Hell yeah, man.
There's some good acts for sure.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a fun night, man. And obviously, I think you guys picked like November there. That's obviously probably enough time for you to kind of get everything down, right?
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, all of those guys are professional musicians. It's pretty easy to pick up and figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I guess like, just knowing everyone in the music scene, it probably wasn't too hard to piece that all together venue-wise and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, no, it was a blast actually just to work with everybody, and we were happy to do it over there at Union. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a special night. Yeah.
Did you think it was going to sell it as fast as it did?
No, we had no expectations, so
No? Yeah.
yeah, it went quick.
That was quick, man. It was funny because I immediately was like, because I was at work when I seen the post, and I was like, okay, I'll buy them after work. And then I was like, no, I should probably buy them now. So I bought them, and then I think it was like a day or two after that, it basically sold out. And it was funny, my brother messaged me. He was like, did you get your tickets? I'm like, yeah, man. I was like, did you? He's like, no. He's like, I totally like missed out. And I was like, okay, well, I'll keep an eye out if someone like is selling theirs or something. He was like, yeah, he was pissed. And then you guys did the post about releasing some off the guest list or whatever. And I sent that to him, and he was like, God, he's like, I don't have my shit here or whatever. I was like, oh my God. So I like immediately bought him his tickets.
You're a good brother.
I was like, Jesus, dude. Yeah, he was going to be pissed if he couldn't go, man.
You're never getting that money back.
I probably won't. No, I'm pretty sure he sent me money, so it's all good.
Nothing good is anything if you can't share it anyways, right?
Oh, it's so true. Yeah, that's the other fun thing that's going to be awesome, man. Like going to that show, I'm going to see so many familiar faces that maybe I haven't seen in a long time.
I've been thinking that too. It's going to be like a little Edmonton scene reunion, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to have such a good time.
No, it'll be a killer show. And I think we used to be able to play like really drunk. And I don't think we'll be like that anymore.
The time has passed on that one.
It'll probably be tighter, if anything.
I can't imagine. I don't think I've ever played drunk. I've been the sober one, and everyone else has been drunk, and that was a show. It was terrible. Yeah, I don't think I'd have the capacity to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
so good on you guys.
Well, back in the day, I think it was kind of glorified, like the partying and stuff.
100%. Yeah, that was all part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, out of curiosity, so how did like the talks of the reunion come up?
We've teased it. We've spoke about it for years, but it never seemed like the right time. And yeah, we get nudged by a promoter or somebody ever so often. Think about it, but I don't know specifically what made this the right time. Besides, if we wait any longer, maybe people will like be too old.
Yeah.
At that point, we might as well do it now. Yeah.
Nice.
It's hard because like Craig lives in Vancouver now.
Yeah.
Just to get everyone together. We all have big schedules. Me and Sandy are always on tour working or whatever. So, but no, No, it's all been pretty smooth so far. I'll report back when we're jamming, but I think it'll be
Nice, man. Yeah, that's awesome. It was so okay. You must have seen it, like when the Oilers were in the playoffs there. I think it was when we knocked Vegas out,
yeah.
but seeing Andrew chugging his fucking beer on
Oh
TV.
yeah. I saw it on
So
TV. Yeah.
that was so
I
funny.
I did a double take. I'm like, what the
I did
fuck?
too. I was
Yeah.
just like, that Andrew?
Oh my God. Don't mention the playoffs. I'm still in pain.
I know, man.
Honestly.
It still hurts. 2 years in
Yeah.
a row. It's brutal. Yeah. And that was a cool thing too to see you guys play for like the season opener thing.
Yeah, but then they lost 6-0.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's horrible.
It was a cool start.
Yeah, it was a cool start. They had us there, and like that was really hard to set up. Like if you saw where we were given 4 minutes
It
to.
was like you guys were like within the tunnel too, right?
Yeah, it was very complicated. Like we're running around in the dark during the commercial break. Like
Jesus.
my jeans were stoked, not because I pissed them, but because I was like crawling around in the Zamboni tunnel trying to find like the cable to plug my mic in, or else you wouldn't have. It was very stressful. Anyways, they gave us a box to watch the show,
Nice.
which is fucking awesome. And then so we invited everybody, and then like that was the most unfun hockey game I've ever been to in my life. You know, it's like
Yeah. No
oh,
doubt.
so it was almost a perfect night.
Yeah, that's true, man. So
But
close.
all in all, proud of the boys, right?
Oh, of course, man. Always. Yeah. That was it. There's never, I don't have a doubt in my mind, we'll be back again.
I know
It's
it's
just
going to be. Do you think it's going to be a three-peat?
executing it, just executing it. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Yeah. No, yeah, it was a good playoffs. It's always fun to be here in Edmonton when that shit's going down.
Mhm.
Like when I was talking to you, like when I call or when you called me on the phone, I think
Yeah,
you were leaving downtown. And you're like, oh my
yeah,
God, it's such a nightmare here.
yeah. I couldn't get out.
Oh
Yeah, it's a
man.
zoo down there, but that's so great. It was so good for the city.
Oh yeah, 100%, man.
I was thinking at the end of that, like Florida, you have beaches, warm weather, you have palm trees and stuff. Like, can't we have this?
Yeah, we need this.
We need this.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking, there's actually it's wild how that is, coming back to like technology and stuff. It's everyone's in their own little algorithm for the most part these days, right? When we were kids, there were certain shows that we'd all see on TV or cultural moments that everyone was connected to. Um, that kind of like connected people, despite, what their political leanings or this or that might be. It's like these, like, there was less entertainment in a way, and it connected everybody. Um, and so I thought it was really cool during the playoffs because you would see, the people in like business clothes that work downtown and they're down there watching the game. And I would see people that literally fentanyl addict type people that I see down there also watching the game with them. And it's like
Yeah.
this huge disparity, but it was so cool just that like, yeah, it's a game. It doesn't mean anything, but just to like create some unity,
Oh, yes. 100%.
I think it's special. Yeah. So
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's
I
right.
always fight back on you'll meet a couple like artsy type people usually who are like think that sports is stupid, and I'm
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
it's actually an integral part of a society, in my opinion.
It really is. I agree with that. 100%, man.
Yeah.
People can view it as that, but it can also just mean a lot. It's like that.
Yeah.
Remember that Canada US game? Man,
Yeah.
you know how important that game was?
It felt like there were implications for sure.
Holy shit. Yeah.
That was huge.
I was at the Our Lady P show when we won that one too. And they
Oh,
sang "Oh
crazy.
Canada." They stopped playing. It was great. It was a cool moment.
That is very awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And we can pretty much wrap up, but I'll ask you a few other questions here before I
Sure.
let you go. So
Yeah.
with TSC coming back and stuff, like to you, I don't know if you have one. Is there like a favorite song that you like, one that you enjoy playing the most live out of the discography?
I think I like playing "Suck It Up, Princess."
Ooh, nice. Good pick.
It's just like it was one of our first songs that got us noticed, and it's really, it's got those fast 16th note kind of things.
Yes.
It's just really fun to play. Really, it's a good song. I really like the tune, so it's kind of like quintessential 10 Second Epic.
Yeah, it really is. That like
Yeah.
that album was just, it's right over my shoulder here. It's a great album right there. It was funny. Pat dropped that off to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when you guys released it and I ordered it and I was just chilling at home and my wife, she was just like, there's someone here at the door for you. I was like, who the hell's here for the door? I go and Pat's standing out with the vinyl. I was like, oh shit, what's up?
That's
I didn't
awesome.
expect like, one of you guys to like bring it over. So that was kind of cool.
Man, that is really awesome. So after 10 Second Epic, Pat became the owner of a couple pizza restaurants.
Nice.
So I was hoping that he delivered it in a pizza box. I think that would have been
Ooh, that would have been cool. I didn't know that he did. That's awesome.
yeah, well, I didn't know if I should share that or not, but I started thinking of how I'd make fun of him, just like I make fun of everyone in the band as much as I can.
Oh, there's another question I'll ask. Like,
Yeah,
you guys making fun of each other. Who gets it the worst?
Pat for sure.
Yeah, Pat.
Yeah, 100%.
Does he just not fight back as much?
No, he's hilarious. He definitely. But you know what? Actually, like I'm way more of a baby. Like if people make fun of me, I get mad.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so I think they pick their times to like fuck with me. I know. I think I give it one of the worst, but
Oh, okay.
everyone's pretty ruthless, honestly.
Nice,
Like
man.
yeah,
And
it's
then yeah, out of curiosity too, like you said, everyone has their own stuff that they like kind of listen to. And when you got together, you created what is all of you together. On your own time, like especially these days, what are you listening to?
oh wow. Man, you know, I listen to literally the prerequisite for me for almost any music is if it sounds like they meant it.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of it. I want to believe the writer. That's it.
Ah, okay. I see what you mean.
So it could be, it's like look, Bieber just put that song out. It's called Daisies or something. His new record, and it's like I was like, yeah, man, I can feel this one. It could be completely fake, but like I guess what I'm saying is I don't subscribe to music based on genre or anything like that. It's more just based on if like I like to think that when you make music, there's actually like there's a reason that AI music sucks. This has been a big topic recently. It's because
Yeah, for sure.
there's there's no magic there. Like I actually feel like there's something or intangible that can present, and you can't point to anything exactly that makes that feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm definitely I myself too. I'm a sucker for those type of songs where you can
Yeah,
just feel what they're talking about, what they're expressing. It just hits
yeah,
home, and you're like, oh God, yes, I love this.
yeah,
Versus just here's something I know nothing about. Want to listen to it?
yeah.
And
It's
you're
like this
like,
is the
okay,
style you like. It's like, well, it's working, but
yeah.
it's kind of background music. Yeah,
Yeah, like I
honestly,
enjoy, certain genres and stuff like that I'll listen to, but yeah, I'm that way too where it's as soon as I can find something that's like you said, feels real, I'm just like, oh yeah,
mhm.
I'm into
Yeah.
this.
No, that's exactly it. And to be fair, I don't listen to music that recreationally.
Hmm.
I usually put it on for a little bit of inspiration sometimes, or if
Yeah.
I'm feeling down. Um, because I've kind of played music so much in my life, it often can just stress me out, and I want silence to think, and that helps me kind of come up with music on my own.
Oh,
Um,
fair enough.
Sometimes it just becomes noise for me. It's hard to explain. Like I'll be listening and just in my head I'll be thinking, okay, that's this chord progression. It's this BPM. Oh, I wonder what microphone they use. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Like
You're picking it apart, right?
yeah, it's like you're working at it all the time.
Yeah,
You're like,
100%.
fuck, I had a song with this chord progression. It didn't do very well.
That's you yeah, you say a very interesting thing and a good point. Like, when you are a musician and you've recorded and you've been in the background of all this stuff and you do listen to it differently
Yeah.
than a regular listener would, right? So yeah, it's interesting that you say that.
Like I have zero visual art skill whatsoever. So I really love like visual art because I can look at it and just be like, yeah, like I like that one.
Yeah.
Simple.
So true, man. So true. Yeah, like I'm a big TV movie guy. So like that stuff I don't know shit about in the background. So that's easy for me to kind of just get lost into it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like even me and my drummer, we went to one show and it was so funny. Like the opening band, they're sounding tight and stuff. And the drummer, like it was like half a second, just like went off time just a little bit. And like I don't think anyone else really noticed, but me
Yeah.
and him, as soon as it happened, we both looked at each other, just like, "You hear that?" Like we're just so aware.
That's fun, man. I love
Yeah,
that. And in fact, that actually can be, especially for a musician, I think that is part of the fun of listening to live music and stuff, is that now you're kind of sharing the experience because you know what it's like to like slip off the beat or like, step on your like say like step on your tuner instead of your delay and like mute the fucking guitar or something.
yeah, totally. So many nightmares of that kind of stuff.
Did
Breaking
you get show nightmares?
strings. Dude, okay. This is like an infamous one of us. Because back in the day when, Johnny Empire was promoting shows, like everyone was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, man, if you can get on a Johnny Empire show, you're killing it.
Right.
And I remember we got on one and we're just like, oh, this is the big deal. This is huge. And it was at the skate park. And I remember we were doing like a quick sound check and I broke my G string. And I
Yeah.
was like, fuck, okay, I gotta swap it. And I didn't have one in my case. I was like, oh shit. And then one of the guitarists from the other band, he's like, I got one, man. And I was like, oh, thank you, dude. Like, appreciate it. Tune it up stuff. And then we go to play our set. Literally the first strum, that G broke again.
Yeah.
In the first strum I did. And
Yeah.
then Dylan, when our drummer in the first song too, his bass skin, the pedal went right through it.
Oh no.
Like the first song. So I'm like, as I'm going, I'm trying to like, I'm in my head as I'm like thinking, okay, if it's here, we're going here. Like I'm trying to just
Oh.
transcribe it in my head on the
And
different
there's no
string.
kick and there's no kick drum.
There's no kick. All you hear is like, it was so bad. That was like the worst to us. That was like the worst feeling ever. And we're just like, we screwed up so bad. Like,
Did someone get you some shit for the second song, or did you just like do the set like that?
we just did it like that, man.
Oh my God.
It was brutal. It was crazy. We were so stressed after.
Dude, we were down there, I think in South Carolina. This was in Tusk. We were starting a tour with Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, like the first show with these guys, you want to make a good impression. And like sound check sounds fucking amazing. We had like a cool like Clockwork Orange kind of like soundtrack thing that we'd walk out to.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, everything's going great. The crowd's going nuts, and then like my amp just dead, just doesn't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, it was so shitty. There's like 12 minutes of silence while we,
Oh.
yeah,
So would they like just find an amp to throw up there then, or what?
yeah, we figured something out. Me and Quinn, like we bring it back up, but we never get it set up ready to go because it just never happens. And of course, it
Oh,
happened.
okay. Of course.
You know what's funny? We were playing this kind of like a big tent, like they'd have like at the Stampede or something.
Oh yeah.
Um, and it was outside of Sweetwater, like Sweetwater, the ship's gear, like
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
the huge marketplace. Yeah, like So we're like literally outside of the building with the most gear in the United States. And, yeah. So I had this like really um like unique guitar amp. And I went and got another one. I would have never been able to, but we were in the one place we could. But that
Oh,
obviously that was after the show. Um,
yeah.
but nothing like looking like a bunch of fucking idiots for a show with Slash.
Oh,
Um,
dude. Yeah.
yeah, and those things they stick with you.
They do, man. They never go away. Like those are moments that are just like it's scary when you're in that moment. It's
Yeah,
terrifying. You're like,
yeah,
you're dreaming right now. This can't be real.
yeah. It's
Oh
horrible.
man, it is so bad. But I don't know. I think like those are also part of the experience, being a musician and stuff, having those stories.
Oh
Because
yeah,
you gotta go through some bad shit too.
you see it with the largest bands. Things happen.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
It's funny how you kind of become a perfectionist though, right? You just want it to be like the best show. You're like, okay, we got this plan. We're good. We're good.
yeah. Well, you know what? It's about being prepared for it and creating, like, especially with Royal Tusk now, we've been doing it so long. We do now have we have redundant things to do in case something breaks down. We have, you learn how to like protect yourself from this kind of shit.
Yeah, fair.
Like you change your strengths constantly and um you just learn because you're like powered by the embarrassed memory to do things right.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I bet after that amp died, you like it was a different like
Well, then
pre-setup.
you just power through the show. It's
Yeah.
still fine when you start playing. It's like everyone's like, "Oh, there's the band. Okay, sounds good." But like
Yeah.
12 minutes in front of a band, like a crowd like that, is really, it feels like an eternity.
I bet it felt way longer than it was. Yeah.
You know what's really fucking stupid? We should have just played, and I should have just sang. Like, Quinn's a great guitar player.
Mm.
People can't tell, but you're just
Okay.
like, "Oh, I have to fix the amp. I have to fix the amp. I have to fix the amp."
Yeah, it's in your head. Yeah.
It's like just play the song. It's okay.
Yeah, it's funny when you look back at it. You're like, damn it, it would have been way easier.
I didn't even think about that till now. I
Oh, that's funny.
should just sang.
Well, shit. Yeah, no, Quinn's a great guitarist, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's a fucking rock star.
Awesome guitar player. What's that?
I said he's a rock star, man.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
He was when I first started this, I was like a web series on YouTube,
Yeah.
and he did one of the first ones with me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that was fun
Fantastic.
doing it with him.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'll have to dig that one up.
Oh yeah, you'll find it on YouTube for sure.
Nice. Killer.
Wherever it is. Nice, man. Well, yeah, we can pretty much sign off here, dude. It was so much fun chatting with you.
Yeah, you
And
too, man.
I could fucking go on for hours with you just talking about this stuff.
We'll have to. It was nice. I wanted to actually come down there in person. I prefer it that way, but like I
Oh
said,
yeah.
it's so fucking busy. I've
Oh
got
yeah.
I've got other projects going, man. Like I'm recording my wife. We're making a pop record right now. Did I send you that stuff?
No.
Oh yeah, I'll send you that.
I'd
It's
definitely
cool.
love to check that out though. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
That
I'm
was
doing
sweet.
another, I said like Dan the Impending Doom became Royal Tusk.
Yeah.
I'm trying again to
Oh, like
do
a
my own
solo
record.
thing?
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
So we've got that Tusk. We just got a new space. Like we have our own studio now, and so we're making a record right now. And then
Nice.
obviously getting ready to rehearse with TSE. So
Yeah, so everything's
that's
just
crazy.
happening all at once, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck, of course.
That's good. Coming quick.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. But yeah, no, like, yeah, we can, if you're down, we can definitely do this again in the future. And I'm sure we'll
Cool.
hang out, sometime in person anyway.
100%. No, it was nice chatting with you, man. And yeah, we should definitely do it again in the future.
Of course, buddy. And yeah, if you want to plug any of the information on the TSC reunion show, feel free, my friend.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll send you some stuff for the release.
Yeah, sounds good.
Does that
Because
work?
it's November 26th.
Yeah, exactly. But we're going to be announcing more stuff coming up here around it.
Ooh, sweet. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Beauty.
Awesome,
buddy.
man. Well, it was
Well,
nice
you're the
chatting
man,
with you.
man. Oh, it's always a fun chat. Yeah, this was a great chat, man. I appreciate you taking the time.
It was a blast. I'm sorry it took so long, to be honest, to get around to getting together, but
No, it's all good, bud.